Okay, so this is the second part of yesterday's underpainting, and we're doing a little bit more on it today. I've just come out a minute ago. I'm going to make what he was holding yesterday into a brush. So he's an artist gnome, and I don't think he likes being in this kind of summery scene, so I'm going to alter him. You know, the great thing about painting is that you can just exist in your own world while you're doing it. So the world he's going to be in is winter, snowy. I'm going to fix in that behind him the snow that I just loosely sketched in yesterday. You'll remember that with the one or two touches. So these clumps of snow will be hanging from the fir tree like so. There we go. They really hold the snow during the winter, these trees, so it's going to be amongst them all like that. This is going to go here, and this here. I'm just plopping it on. As you can see, this isn't a painting for close examination, this is a painting just for effect from the distance. Some snow on the tree here. I'm using a nice big brush. It's a cheap one actually, it's about $1 for this brush. Snow on his nose, so he's got a white nose. The great thing about painting, as long as you don't panic, there's never any real mistakes. Now we'll have a little bit of a snowstorm, so I'm going to take the brush. This technique is known in France as frotage. It's just taking the brush and skipping it like that. Whoops. Some water, some paint, and a little bit of snowstorm can appear in seconds, and it's going to integrate our gnome with his background. He's in a snowstorm painting. There it is, frotage. Put a little bit of snow around his feet. Try another brush for that, because that brush isn't holding as much paint. You're better with a hog brush. It's holding more paint, and it also, yeah, that's more like it. It also gives you a much more controlled way of using the technique. There he is. Him. I always prefer hog brushes to nylon brushes because they're from nature and they correspondingly have a much more naturalistic movement to them than the man-made nylon. There we go. That's pulling it all together. I'm going to do a few dabbles in the tree as if it's covered really in snow. Yes, make a good Christmas card. So he's in the snow having a jolly old time, planning on doing a painting. I might paint an easel or something there in front of him as if he's doing a painting. More of that. This is easy. A little bit more snow. There's going to be more snow at the top, so I should put some more in there. That's where it's really getting it, collecting up at the top there. Okay, there he is in the snow, cooling down for the summer. I think we'll leave it there. Can still do some more work on him, but he's starting to look not too bad, considering he's been very quickly done. I'll put a few strands on the hairs of the brush just to give the effect of the actual thing being a brush. So I use this smaller thing. Take it to a point. There, he's got a brush. And it's got that metal bit of the handle. I hope that reads as a brush. If it doesn't, I'll fix it up later. The great thing about a painting, it's never finished until you say it's finished. There. That's him. A few squiggles on the beard to give it a bit of life. That's him, he's got his beard, he's got his brush, he's got his wintry landscape. I'm thinking that centre of the tree needs a bit more there. Just get a real plaster of the snow. He's in the middle of a blizzard. One snowy landscape with gnome, done in just over 30 minutes. Like I say, if you wanted to keep working on these things, you can, you know, until it really becomes dense with detail. You always start it loose and finish it up tight. Don't try it the other way around, you'll just drive yourself insane. And there we go. Yeah, I'm going to make him stand out a bit because his blue is going to go against a kind of mist of the snow coming behind here. Yeah. Okay, we'll leave him there. That's enough. Quickly finishing it off. There's the old tree. Got nice peace and quiet today. And the lovely birds in the background. I've really started to appreciate birds during this lockdown. There's a bird nesting down there and she's got her 3 eggs underneath her and her husband checking on her. It's just over from behind where this gnome is. And the gnome will go down and guard them after this. So over and out for now. Part 2, very quick. Wishing you all the best. Coming up next week, the finals. Take care. All the best. Bye bye.